What's up, guys? It's Mo from Comet Sense.
Hey guys, it's Katie from Books and Bows.
And Katie and I, we actually worked together on the freshman orientation team at UT Dallas this last summer of 2013.
The memories, man.
Memories were fantastic. And we're actually wearing our polos, mini whoosh. And today we just kind of wanted to talk about the benefits of being on the orientation team.
Yeah, it was a really great experience, and I really hope that I was able to change as many lives as changed me. That didn't really make a lot of sense, but I hope you guys really understand that OTM really helped me grow more as a person and really appreciate my school more. So we just wanted to talk a little bit about some of the reasons that we really loved being an OTM, besides just yelling at freshmen all the time. So it was a really great experience being able to mentor the freshmen in a lot of different ways, even if it seemed like we were really high intensity or happened to be yelling at them at times. It was just, we were just trying to explain our view of UT Dallas and just communicate how much we love this school. I mean, we both come from different walks of traditional UT Dallas student. So I came to UT Dallas as a freshman. I lived in the residence halls. I had a very traditional freshman experience. I went to freshman orientation and Comet camp, our summer before program for, it's a 3-day, 2-night camp. For incoming freshmen.
I, like I said in my previous videos, am a transfer student and didn't live on campus. So I was a commuter, whether it was from 5 minutes away or 25 minutes away. They say that being an OTM is the best job on campus, and it's true. It's absolutely true. Katie and I were also two of the 2 EMAC majors that were OTMs.
2 out of 2? Represent?
Yeah, we're awesome. When we had like the 7 total freshmen that came into freshman orientation to sign up for EMAC classes,
we would fight over them and I would always win.
Fact, but it was pretty awesome to see people come in specifically for the EMAC major, because it made us feel really good about the major. So. And
definitely being able to talk to undecided students as well, or ATEC students, and telling them, hey, this is what I do, this is explaining, just being able to explain your major just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside, and who doesn't like warm fuzzies? So OTM is a really different job than most. So normally you wear a business suit and you go into an interview where you're face-to-face. For our interviews, so OTM works, the OTM application works in 3 ways. So you fill out your application, which mine included a collage of things that you like, which is really high stress.
A collage that represents you, and it's a lot simpler than people make it out to be, because everybody freaks out about, what am I going to put on the collage?
Oh, I panicked. Mine was beautiful. I really wish that I could have that, like, frame it. I got really crafty with it. Then the second part is a face-to-face interview, but in previous jobs that I had worked in, I had been interviewed with maybe 1, maybe 2 people. I was interviewed by like 6 people at a time, and they weren't traditional interview questions like, where do you see yourself in 10 years? They were, what's your favorite dance move? Perform it.
Do it. Or what's your spirit animal? Or tell a joke, make us laugh.
Or draw your spirit animal, in my case, which was terrifying because I can't draw for my life. But then the third part, which
is the best part,
is like the Hunger Games. So you can't really have another job interview where you literally get to say, I fought for my job. So we had our group interview that had multiple components, but my favorite part was Nerf gun war. So you literally fought for your job. It was actually a continuation of another program that they do through the new student programs office. So they wanted to see how you work with other people in a team, but it involved shooting people with Nerf guns.
I'm going to be completely honest. If you're doing OTM for the money,
don't do it.
Don't do it. But if you're doing it to fall in love with the university and love your job and have an awesome impact on incoming freshmen, definitely do the job, because it's so much fun.
Definitely.
And it's so rewarding.
The best people who become OTMs are the people that day 1 of the job didn't know that they were being paid.
A lot of people think that being OTM is a lot of work, which it's not. I'm not going to say it's not at all, but it is quite a bit of work. Throughout the spring semester, you basically take a class, which you actually get paid for. It's what, 2 hours a week?
Yes. Yeah, so it was 2 hours a week on a Friday afternoon. So you got to end your hard school week with this class where you got to learn more about your university and UT Dallas and get to make better friends with the people that you'd be working on the staff with.
Yeah, and additional to that, you go on a little staff retreat with your coworkers, and just so you can get to know each other better before you start working throughout the semester of the spring, and then by the time the summer rolls around, that's when the fun begins, because you get to work the orientations, you get to work with small groups of incoming freshmen, and then the best part is,
mini whoosh to that,
is Comet Camp, which is the our UT Dallas's version of the fish camp or freshman camp. And we take them out to this campsite. This last year we went to Glen Lake, and it was the best thing ever.
Yeah, so it's a really packed weekend of activities, lots of room for activities at Glen Lake. So we had different things like a talent show, there was a lazy river, we had what we called the McDermott Code, which was like an amazing race kind of style thing.
Yep.
We had the Galaxy Bash, which was so much fun.
Which is basically a rave.
Basically.
It's phenomenal.
And it's really fun because as an OTM, you'll realize that freshmen think you're cool. Even if you're not.
Even if you're not.
I'm not funny. And freshmen laughed at me the entire time I was there.
Keyword, laughed at.
They were laughing with. Thanks. Awkward. But anyways, freshmen will take your advice. And if you have advice to give, then that's awesome. If you don't, then this may not be the best job for you.
But I promise you can come up with like whatever advice that you've collected in your time at UT Dallas. Like
everybody has advice.
Everybody has some sort of advice to give because you've been through some sort of experience. And one of the most rewarding parts for, I'm assuming, both of us here, because I definitely can say this about myself, and I'm just going to go out on a limb and say you can as well.
Blanket statement.
Is when the semester starts, one thing is you're kind of an instant celebrity on campus, and it's awesome. People see you and they're just like, hey, Mo, hey, Kate, I know that. There's a small group leader. But some people are kind of like, I remember that person. Those people didn't have fun at orientation or Comet Camp. But the freshmen that had fun, those guys remember you, and you immediately have this instant fame status for like the first, month or two?
Oh, mine's still going.
Oh, well, apparently.
Speak for yourself.
Whatever.
But it's actually kind of awkward, to be honest, whenever freshmen come up to you and they're like, hey, Katie, how's your semester going? And you're like, awesome, you. I hope you're having an awesome semester. See you around. And you leave and you're like, I don't know who that was.
They were in my small group.
But we love you all. Mwah.
Yeah, hope no one in my small group heard that. Yeah.
Awkward.
And one of the best things is working at a job that your boss isn't the greatest makes you hate the job. One of the things that makes you love being an OTM exponentially more than you already love it is the boss, Dan Long.
Hashtag Dan Long.
He's the best boss to work for ever.
Yes.
It's not every day that your boss is playing dodgeball with you or playing Nerf gun war with you or
making you fight to the death for bandana colors for Comet Camp.
And making you do really weird, like, workouts where...
the feats of strength.
Yes.
Every morning during our work week or training days, he would start off by saying, like, who can do the most push-ups?
Yeah.
Everybody get up on the stage and do push-ups together. And it was just... it was a different experience.
It was awesome, though. It was awesome.
Really cool.
He's the best boss ever. I know that, like, when you're on the orientation team, like, Katie and I, we were friends before, but after working together all summer, like, we become like a family. And it's awesome because even when you're done being on the orientation team, the summer's over, you still hang out with those people because you've gotten so close to them and you have, like, friends for life from that.
So that's about all the advice we have for you guys today in deciding whether you want to be an OTM or not. I know that I really enjoyed it, and
I had a fantastic time. And I wanted to leave you guys off with one last thing about how if you're ever worried about what year you are, it doesn't matter. I think you can be an OTM, you're freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, super duper senior, grad, it doesn't matter. You can be an OTM, and if you have the time for it, absolutely do it. I know it's possible to do it with multiple jobs. Katie did it with 2 jobs this summer. I did it with 3, so yeah, I know it's possible. So overachiever here. It is possible, and I think you guys should definitely contemplate being an OTM because it's the gateway organization to being involved on multiple things in campus. So
definitely, it's a great thing, and I really loved it.
Absolutely, and if you guys get a chance, you all should check out Katie's page. What's it called?
YouTube.com/Katie Truesdale 49. I'm Books and Bows, and I'd love to see you guys on my channel too.
If you guys want to figure out how to do college right and get a lot of PSAs in there, check out Katie's channel because it's awesome. And all right, we'll see you guys next time.